Hi guys, we got a new announcement from Blizzard of some new things that are coming soon to Heroes of the Storm. We have 2 new heroes, which you've probably heard about by now, but we have some new skins and new mounts, and I thought we'd take a look at all of that right now. So the first new hero that they just announced is the Wizard from Diablo 3. Her name is Li-Ming. She is an arcane wizard. She is a ranged assassin with a very high skill cap. Her trait is called Critical Mass. Participating in a kill or a kill assist will lower the cooldown of all her skills. This includes her heroic abilities. Her Q is Magic Missiles. It's a skill shot that shoots 3 missiles at the target point. It was mentioned in several of the interviews that the missiles actually come out of her side, so it's not a straight line skill shot like many abilities in the game. Her W is Arcane Orb. It's a moderate speed projectile with a very long range. It deals more damage to enemies that are further away. It's supposedly very hard to land, but if you do land it, it's very high damage. E is Teleport. You can move quickly around the map. You can use it to avoid skill shots or just for normal movement. It has a very short cooldown, so you can be using that a lot. Your first option for your heroic ability is Disintegrate. You channel a wave of energy, it's aimed at your cursor, and it has a long range. It will probably function similar to Diablo's Lightning Breath. The other option is Wave of Force. You detonate a ranged bomb, knocking enemies back away from the center and interrupting their channel. Let's take a look at Li-Ming's skins, her tints, and her master skin. The other hero that we had announced was Zul, the Necromancer from Diablo 2. Very, very high request hero. I'm really excited to see him. He looks super cool. He is melee, he's very high damage. I don't know for sure yet if he's a specialist or an assassin. We've seen different things in different places, but in either case, you can definitely spec him more to deal damage, or you can spec him more appropriately for pushing lanes. His trait is Raise Skeletons. You raise 3 skeletons from dead creeps for about 15 seconds. Your Q is Spectral Reaper. Create a scythe in the target area which moves towards Zul, so it's sort of a reverse skill shot. Your W is Cursed Strike. It buffs your auto attack, so you also deal area damage and you slow enemy attack speeds by about 50%. Your E is Bone Prison. It roots the targeted enemy in place after 2 seconds. Now this isn't placed on the ground and roots enemies that stand in it. You cast it on a particular enemy, and wherever they are in 2 seconds, that's where they get rooted. So they can't avoid it by moving out of it, but they can choose where they end up getting rooted. Your first option for heroics is Poison Nova. It's a large explosion that deals massive damage over time to all enemies it hits. The second option you can pick for your heroic ability as a Necromancer is Skeleton Mages. You create a line of mages that slow enemies when hit. It doesn't impede movement, but any enemies that those mages hit will be slowed. Now let's take a look at Zul's model, his skins and tints, and his master skin. Blizzard also announced some other new skins. We have Space Lord Leoric, just in time for all the Star Wars hype that's going on right now. Then we also have Star Princess Li-Ming for our brand new Diablo 3 Wizard that's coming soon. We have Serpent King Zul for our Necromancer. We have Crimson Count Arthas. This one was previewed very, very briefly at the last BlizzCon. Now we get to see it in all its glory. It looks pretty cool, but the best part is you get to turn into like a bat gargoyle thing for your mount, and that looks really neat. It's very similar to the Countess Kerrigan skin that has a bat mount. We have the Love Doctor, Lieutenant Morales, just in time for Valentine's Day. You can see it themes all of her abilities. We have Lunar Jaina. I really, really like this skin. And we have Lunar Illidan. Unfortunately, he is not a luchador as I originally thought based on his mask. He is celebrating the lunar holiday. I guess he still looks cool. It would have been cool if they had made him a Mexican wrestler, but they did not, so I'm disappointed. And we have some new mounts. We have the Star Chariot, seen here with Li-Ming. Goes with her skin. We have the Cloud Serpent, which of course goes with the new Zul skin. I like that one, big giant snake. And we have this really cool Lunar Dragon, which I am also a big fan of. Hope you guys enjoyed this look at all the upcoming things in Heroes of the Storm, and I'll see you in game. Thanks, guys.